and thank you for tuning into the Trapman Sportscast. I am your girl, Monica Sheri. Please like and subscribe down below. Please support my show, support everything that I'm doing because it is authentically sports, baby, on this Trapman Sportscast, okay? So, we have a lot to talk about because we haven't been here in a few days. I've been very busy. So, there's a lot going on. So, we know who's in the final round now. We know it's going to be the Aces versus the Phoenix Mercury. Now, I was kind of upset because I literally lost my little bet. I was like, it's going to be Aces and the Lynx. And then we saw everything that happened in that game four, leading over to what was it, game five? Um, what was it, game three and game four or game five? I'm not sure if they went to game five or not for the Mercury and the Lynx. But like I said, we've been out for like about a week, so we've been wilding with like just like trying to figure out everything that's going on because it's been a lot going on. So I'm gonna get into some special topics and then we're gonna get into the other topics and we're gonna breeze through this today. So yeah, first topic, Sandy Brondello was fired. The New York um, Liberty coach was let go, right? Her contract was not renewed for the next season. So we're all trying to figure out why did they let her go? Because first of all, she literally led them to a championship. How many playoff runs have we gotten out of this? And it's just really disgusting. And it's like weird, right? Because it's like, oh, well, all these male coaches get like a million different chances to like prove themselves. But the female coaches, oh, they messed up once. It's like, oh, you're cut. Same for Seattle's coach. They also cut Seattle's coach. And just going forward, like I'm just trying to figure out like, well, I think she was one of the main black coaches, black female coaches in the league. So I'm just trying to figure out going forward, are we gonna like what's the goal with all these firings and things like that? Are we bringing in other coaches, college coaches? Are we bringing in experienced people? Are we making some assistant coaches, head coaches? Like, what are we doing with this whole like just mishappening? Because I don't feel like New York, especially, was coached wrong. I feel like with the New York Liberty, it was more so a thing of injuries, right? Breonna Stewart was out for a lot of the season. Jonquel Jones was in and out for a lot of the season, right? So it was a lot of that going on. So with that, we're just trying to figure out, okay, what was the point in firing the coach? Because it's not the coach's fault that they've had all these injuries throughout the year. Um, I feel like New York still put up a good fight, even though they just weren't enough to overtake Mercury. I still feel like they put up a good fight, and I don't feel like it was fair for them to just fire their coach like that. Now, on the other hand, for Seattle's coach, I kind of saw that coming a little bit, right? Because with Seattle, like I've made commentary several times. I don't feel like their coach reads the floor exactly right, 24/7, right? So there's been like things that have happened or the way that games have went where I'm just like, well, that game could have went a totally different way, but it didn't. And sometimes I'm, just looking at it like, okay, the coaching staff, like we're doing challenges where we don't need to be doing challenges. I feel like she did utilize her players to their abilities, but I feel like there's just more that could have been done. And just in looking at just how they played, I just feel like some of the players just need to go to other teams. You have all these good players on one team, and if you can't bring that together, either you do need a new coach or the players just need to separate, right? We got Gabby Williams, all star. Neka Agumake, all star. Skylar Diggins, all star. We have all these all stars on this team, but we're not progressing the way that we need to progress. And the main reason that they made this playoff run is because they won some of those games, whereas the Sparks were actually supposed to be in the playoffs. I mean, that's who I wanted to be in the playoffs. And they probably, being I don't know where they would have went, like as far as like how far they would have went in the playoffs, but I know that I feel like the Sparks should have gotten it over the Seattle Storm. But the Seattle Storm put up a good fight. They put up a good fight. Um, they didn't win it. That's the end of that. So it's over with now. But I was just giving commentary on that because it's just firing of female coaches is interesting. The firing coaches overall is interesting because even with Tibbetts, with New York, right? They just fired him, and he and the Knicks were like making a run for it. Like they were almost going to be in the finals, and so it's just things that happen every now and then. People get fired, and we don't necessarily want to see these people fired, but it happens. So it's like moving forward, are we going on a rant where we're like, oh, they're firing female coaches and we're going to make it a thing about women? Are we going to make it a thing about women of color, or are we just going to accept it and keep it moving? Now, on to my next topic. The next topic I want to talk about is Cheryl Reeves' crash out during the Lynx game. So there was a play where Alyssa Thomas basically kind of like hit Napheesa Collier on the knee, right? But the steal was clean, right? But they went like knee to knee, I believe, and so Napheesa Collier is out with like an injury now. Again, Cheryl Reeves, when that whole play happened, she went out on the court. She had already gotten a technical, so this was her second, and she was ejected from the game after she was trying to fight with the refs. Like she was going off. Matter of fact, let's take a look at it real quick because I want y'all to see everything that happened. Cheryl Reeves ejected. And then she gave an exit interview where it's all this stuff has now started up, right? Because well, this was after the Cheryl Reeves and everything happened, but Napheesa Collier came out and made a statement against the commissioner, WNBA commissioner, just saying that she's made comments like, oh, Caitlin Clark should be happy that she has the exposure with us because she wouldn't be making 16 million without us, and this, that, and the third, and blase, just saying like a bunch of just crazy stuff, right? That she's had, I guess, a conversation with Napheesa Collier in private. So let's share my screen. We'll mute it because y'all will not be getting me. Not today, baby. Y'all will not be getting me. So I'm gonna, but y'all kind of saw that play. You see, she is pissed. She's about to fight. Listen, she's about to throw them bowls, baby. She's about to throw them bowls. Like literally. I was like, yes, sis, get to it. Show them what you working with. You know what I'm saying? Show them what you working with. Cheryl Reeves don't play like she that girl for real. She that girl for real. She been in Minnesota for what, like 15 years? She that girl for real. So you kind of see like everything that's going down, right? Like it's crazy. It got crazy. It got crazy real fast. Like players was trying to hold her back. Janae over here trying. I don't know what she holding up the towel for. Like you ain't hiding nothing. We can see everything from every view. That's the point of having cameras, sis. Look, Stubborn's trying to calm her down. Like what's going on right now? Like listen, she was going off. She was going off. Okay, she was very pissed. Very pissed. Here it is, right here. See, Alyssa got that still, and that still was clean, but they still knocked knee, right? And so now it's like, oh, another superstar player is injured again, and we're not getting these calls, and we're not happy about this, and this, that, and the third. And you know what I have to say to that? Players gonna get injured. It's a very like basketball is a very physical sport, as we all know. It's a very physical sport, so it's gonna be always a opportunity for players to get injured, right? So you kind of gotta like, so I was trying to see something. You kind of gotta like just take your wins with your losses and just call it a day. All the spazzing out and everything. It does work though. It does work to their advantage when like players band together, right? Because we saw when Napheesa Collier came out and made her statements. And y'all can go look that up online. I'm not gonna play that on here because they're not about to be getting me for no penalties or copyrights or nothing. Like I'm not doing all that. So yeah, with Napheesa Collier's comments, you saw like Asia Wilson when she did that first interview about it, and they were asking her how does she feel about the comments that Napheesa made. She was just like, real nonchalant about it, like she don't know what to say. And then after the game and everything, like she decided to come out and make a statement because she was like, okay, well, I kind of want to be on the right side of history. Like I'm not, I'm a star player, yes, Caitlin Clark, I think no comment or something like that. I don't know if she's commented since then, but just overall, just seeing the support for Napheesa Collier from like, other players has been great. I would like to see more support from like superstar players. I know we're just trying to get through this playoff run, but we still need your commentary, girls. We still need your commentary because we need to know how you really feel, on the inside. Um, Other than that, let's move on to the next topic. So we have the Aces and the Phoenix Mercury facing off tonight. So I want to look at because y'all know I love the sports bet. That is my thing. In case you didn't know, if this is your first time watching the show, Monica Sheri is a sports better. Okay, I love doing it, and I'm really good at it too. Um, my best recommendation for that is that if you're going to start doing that, I suggest that you start with one leg parlays, meaning like just do like money lines or something like that and go from there. I don't recommend doing the parlays because it's very, very risky. Sorry guys, I forgot my password. Well, I know it, but I changed it. Anyway, money lines, spreads, anything with one leg is like easy, right? Normally. Sometimes it'll hit, sometimes it won't. But the point is, I went like 1 for 3 last night. I was kind of irritated about that, but it happened. Betting on some football parlays a friend of mine gave me. And I was like, bro, like I can't listen to y'all. Like, in all honesty, like I love men, don't get me wrong. Like, and it's nothing against men, but like women, like when we really into it, like we be on it. Like we be on it. We be knowing exactly what to bet on, how to bet it. Like sometimes you want to live bet. Like certain games, like the game tonight, right? We've seen the Aces and Mercury match up before, but like on this level of intensity, we have not seen really that often. So I personally would like to live bet this game. They have the Phoenix Mercury spread at plus 3.5 or Las Vegas Aces minus 3.5. It could go either way. If Asia Wilson come out and she starts shooting bricks, all white bricks, all white bricks. If she starts shooting bricks, we going to have a problem with the offense. And if there's a problem with the Aces offense, they're not going to win the game. And so that would be easy for Phoenix Mercury to take the plus 3.5, right? But unfortunately, we don't know what condition the players are in because we're not there with them to physically see everything that they're doing. So we're going to have to take a guess, right? Or we're just going to have to live bet it. Wait till Phoenix is down by like 20 because we've seen them come back from a 20-point deficit. Wait till they're down by like 20 and take the plus 20 spread. You got to move smart sometimes. Like you just got to, because you don't want to be out here losing money. Who wants to lose money? Nobody wants to lose money. That's not fun. Um, So yeah, and there's a 25% profit boost available on FanDuel today. Yes, I'm trying to get sponsored by FanDuel. Please sponsor me, guys. Please. I need it. I need the sponsorship. I need it. So as far as player props, I'm definitely, even if Asia Wilson is shooting bricks, the thing is she's gonna get to the free throw line regardless. And they are playing in Vegas. So I would definitely take Asia. I would take Asia for 20 points. And it's probably not worth much, but look, I'm trying to put something together for y'all that makes sense, okay? Asia Wilson, 20 points, minus 590. Yeah, it don't sound good. I don't care. Jackie Young is consistent for a good 15, 16 points. Minus 245 for a 15-point game. I'll give her that, right? So where are we at? We need Alyssa Thomas. As far as rebounds, we know Alyssa Thomas and Aja Wilson gonna be grabbing the rebounds. Satu Sabelli, honestly, like I want to take her for 6 rebounds again, but that last time, oh my gosh, I was sweating so hard. Like I was just like, bro, like I need you to get these 6 rebounds, Satu. Like I need it. I need it. I need you to work with me, sis. So instead of doing that, we're gonna do for Jackie Young, we're gonna do 4 assists. That's the minus 480, and we're gonna do 6 assists for Chelsea Gray. Okay, and I've won like, don't get me wrong, I normally don't like to do over 3 or 4 picks for a parlay, but I've won so many 7 parlays, 7 leg parlays because I did things that were sensible, that were feasible, that I know the people can do, that I know they can come up with, right? If we do for 10 points, we want to take Satu, but I don't trust it. So I'm gonna take Kalia Copper for 10 points. And that aren't really worth nothing either. So I'm actually not going to take that. But I'm going to take Chelsea Gray, which is a minus 164. And that brings us up to $10, equaling out to $41. I wish I could like show y'all this on the I don't want y'all all in my account though, so I'm not gonna show you. But we know that our favorite assister is Alyssa Thomas, but do I trust her to get 9 assists tonight? If they shooting bricks, I don't. So I'm gonna take Alyssa Thomas for. Hmm, I don't really want to take her assist tonight, but I'm gonna take it for 8 assists, minus 260. So we need one more, and that's probably gonna be Alyssa Thomas or my girl Aja Wilson on the rebounds. We could actually do both. I'll take them both for 8 rebounds. Now, if we're gonna choose out of these 8 legs, who's probably most likely not gonna hit, it's most likely gonna be Alyssa Thomas, either for the rebounds or assists. It's gonna be either one. Everything else I guarantee you was gonna hit. Put that 25% profit boost on there. Bam, we got 1404, baby. 1404. And then if you put 50 on that, that's 700 right there. Easy work. Put 25 on it, that's 351. Easy work. Put 20 on it, that's 280. Easy work. Put $5 on it, that's $70. Easy work. Okay. So the lowest risk you could take is the $5. I wouldn't do anything less than that. I mean, because just know I'm the parlay queen. Okay. I post my parlays every now and then so people can see and understand what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. Other than that, yeah. I think we're good on just overall coverage of what's going on. So I don't really want to get into the game details. I want to wait till tonight. Let's look at this parlay, see if it hit. If it don't hit, then we know that we read something wrong about what the players are doing on the floor, right? So yeah, tonight the game is gonna come on. I'm so excited to watch it. Like the Aces versus the Phoenix Mercury. It's gonna be a very physical, very aggressive game. You better believe it, baby. You better believe it. And I'm just here to be entertained. Okay, I'm here to be entertained. I wanna laugh. I wanna cry. I wanna congratulate. I wanted to go to a game 7. I want it to be very. I really want Phoenix Mercury to win this first game because I really want it to go to a game 7. Like I need that. We need that in our lives. We are begging for buckets, literally. That is the title of this series I have been doing for the WNBA playoffs, begging for buckets. So, yeah, I think that's all we're going to get to today. And, we'll be back here tomorrow to discuss the outcome of the game, or tonight. We'll see. But I thank you guys for tuning into the Trapman Sportscast. I am your girl, Monica Cherie, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the show today. Like I said, like and subscribe to the Trapman Sportscast. Support, support, support. I have new merchandise coming out soon. I'm very excited about that. I know I've been taking forever to come out with it, but I just want to make sure it's right when I do it. So, yeah, I'm your girl, Monica Cherie. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.